Hi, guys. Welcome back to another The Deciding Factor podcast extra. I'm John.
And I'm Barb.
And down below, we brought Phil along again for the ride. So welcome back to this. This is going to be a little different from some of the other episodes you've seen him in. Our normal podcast, he was on there. We talked about podcasting and whether you should get involved and do it yourself, especially maybe even for your career. So make sure you check that out. Also, we had the unfortunate chance to do an Say What segment, which definitely turned out a little crazy. So make sure you check that one out. It is R-rated, so
it's good. When your kids aren't listening.
Yeah, don't let the kids listen to that one.
That's good advice.
But this one's actually going to be the ThinkFast segment. We're going to see how Phil has progressed since his show on Funk Quest with Barb and see if we can get a little more out of him this time. So guys, stay tuned. This is the Deciding Factor Extra.
Bringing you their thoughts on today's news and current events. Coming to you from Austin, Texas, this is the Deciding Factor Extra. With your hosts, Alton Hill and John Herzog.
Welcome back, guys. Okay, so Barb, just give us a snippet on who Phil is and then tell us exactly what kind of trouble you're going to give us.
This is so not trouble. This is like old hat for Phil. Phil Palucha is the CEO and founder of Billionaires and Boxers. He's a brilliant podcaster, pretty much good at everything unless he gets stuck with me on Funk Quest, in which case he's doomed to lose, which is why we had to develop this segment, the ThinkFast segment, to give me a second chance at all these questions that I flopped at the other show. So without further ado, would you ever move back in with your parents?
Is that a serious question?
It is a serious question.
I told you you were in for trouble.
No way.
Okay.
You wouldn't do it?
No, absolutely not. Like, I don't have a good relationship with my mother anyway. But I'd rather go to prison.
Wow.
Okay, John.
It would have to be a really crazy circumstance, but no, I like the freedom. So sorry, Mom.
I wouldn't mind so much. I think my mom would mind. I load the dishwasher wrong. So let's see. Would you ever sell a kidney? I don't mean donate. Like, would you black market sell a kidney?
Yeah, but not mine.
Oh, that's a good distinction. You know what? I didn't even think of that in the asking of the question. You're right. Okay.
Yeah, like I would definitely sell a black market kidney, but just not mine.
Okay, so you'd be a broker.
Yeah.
I would take my dog's kidney and pass it off as mine. So
I think that would bring up questions, but I'm keeping the show clean, so I'm not even gonna. Yeah. I probably would. Yeah, I'd probably donate mine. I don't feel like it's all that useful to me most of the time anyway.
You take it out and find out.
You could. Yeah, we could. Okay. This might have already answered itself. Which would you rather forget, your mom's birthday or your senior prom?
I didn't go to prom, so I don't really have a choice on this one.
Oh, I mean,
prom's kind of pointless, to be honest with you.
Is there a prom in the UK?
I got kicked out of school. There is, but I got kicked out of school well before then. So
you did?
Yeah. Oh, at 14.
For calling people some bad words?
No.
Other show. Keep it clean.
No, for two things mainly. I've always been a bit of a smart ass. So if I didn't understand why somebody was doing something, like a wise ass, like, I don't know, like a I always
don't
thought I had
dig
an
for
answer.
any more words. We can.
I can see where this is going here. Every time I say something, it's like, let me just get out the English dictionary. What the hell is he saying? So I was cheeky to the teachers. Like I would always have an answer for everything.
Cheeky to the teacher. That means something way different over here.
Like, I didn't get cheeky with them. Like, I was cheeky to them, you know? So I don't even know what to say because it's just going to get worse and worse. I was going to say I was giving them lip, but that probably means something else too.
No, that makes sense. You're talking about.
You're going to breaks on that one, huh?
So, yeah. Let's leave that.
Although, if you do go back and listen to Phil's Say What, there's going to be a reference to, if you don't think that your group of friends has one of those, then you're it. I think Phil must be it.
Oh, no. My friendship group is specifically designed so that we're all it.
Ooh, tricky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I didn't go to prom either, so I'm going to have to. Although, I've probably also forgotten my mom's. This is a terrible question. Who writes this stuff? All right. What is the first thing that you notice about someone you've just met?
their teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Their teeth?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Well, I mean, not during COVID because everybody's hiding their faces.
Okay.
Eyes.
Eyes.
Eyes and height.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty short, so I was shocked to hear that you're 6'1".
I am. Well, actually just over 6'1", but yeah, I'm pretty tall for a normal guy, I guess.
Yeah, I'm 5'7" and a half.
I found out
maybe
on-
3/4.
I found out on one of these videos, one of these UK versus US videos, like the facts. I found out that Americans are on average like smaller than Brits, which I thought was really fascinating. So the average British man is 6 foot tall. The average American is 5'9".
Huh.
That's quite a difference.
It's probably the coffee. They always say that coffee stuff.
No, I think it's because all you guys live in apartments, so they've been lowering the ceiling without telling you over generations. So you're all just kind of like trying to fit into the space.
Oh, man.
Just gotta love that podcasting is the great equalizer. You both look my height right here.
Exactly.
Sort of nice.
I'm sorry, what was the question? I don't even know.
Something about people, I forget. Okay, so let's suppose, what is more annoying to you in public? Gum snapping or spitting?
I hate smacking. I really hate it.
Smacking, yeah.
Especially when they're just like...
Oh, see, I thought you meant something else.
Yeah, see, I did too, actually.
I thought you meant something else. I thought you, like, for Americans, it's probably more like spanking. I thought you meant like when parents hit their children. Like, that's what I thought you meant when you said smacking. Like, I didn't think you meant like chewing.
That's like an everyday occurrence. What are you talking
I've
about?
never said like I'm gonna smack my lips together. Like, what does that even mean? Like, you can't make a smack with lips. Like it's like some deranged fish. You can smack your hands. Like, I can't smack my lips. How big is your jaw?
Oh, well, everything's bigger in Texas. So. Well, except
It's
for
more like
apparently-
South Park's Canadians, where the mouth just falls off the bottom and then like clamps up. Like a ventriloquist dummy, remember? That piece of wood that just used to fall out. That's the only way I can smack my lips.
Okay, so is that what annoys you in public? Is when people spank their kids?
Apparently so, yeah, maybe.
Apparently
I was actually going to say, I mean, obviously there's not many people out at the moment, but there was a thing here where it's going to sound so weird.
Because everything else we've done is just totally above par. Yeah.
Our teenagers seem to walk around with at least one, if not two hands down their pants. It's like they are providing the services of a sports cup all day. Like, they will sit on the, and I don't mean like playing with themselves. I mean, I'm not saying like they're sat on the bus like doing stuff, but they will be like protecting it, like something's going to happen.
So it's like Al Bundy.
Yeah, but what really bugs me about it is like they constantly like they'll take their hand out their pants, go to the vending machine, put money in. Oh, the sniff thing. Oh, you've seen it too, huh?
Yeah?
I'm gonna sniff.
I'm guilty of it. I'm sorry,
I'm
but
gonna sniff the sweat from my gooch. That's what I really want to do right now.
Gooch?
I can't think of anything but the gooch. The hole between the ball sack and the bum hole. Right? I can't think of anything else in my life that I want to do right now more than smell my own gooch. And I'm not flexible, so I'm gonna use my hand.
what's the point of going half to the gooch? I don't understand. Why would you go that deep?
Listen, you tell me. You're sniffing it. Like, I don't sniff it. Don't ask me your logic. I don't know. It's like asking me why people eat boogers. Like, maybe they taste nice. I don't know.
Barb, you've lost control of this show. I blame you.
Sorry, I'm
one
not playing
Brit.
very
I
nice,
brought
am I?
one Brit up. Sheesh. Okay. See if I can end on a nice question. I feel like there's probably not a safe way to end this.
You should probably hold it. You can't tell with Phil. Like, Phil is off the hook.
All
You
right.
got to be careful.
Okay. Well, Phil also has to go to another show, so here's my last question. Okay. If you wake up 30 years older than you are today in the morning, what's the first thing you do?
Ooh. 30 years older from where we're at now?
Yeah, from where you're at now. Wake up tomorrow.
I'm in a nursing home. I'm screwed.
That's what you do? Like you walk yourself to a nursing home?
No, I'm already at a nursing home. There's nothing to do.
I'm testing to see if I can still get morning wood.
Oh, man. God, I really hope I'm retired in 30 years. Good
It's a
God.
serious thing, man. Like, no, you don't want to be retired from that. Like, you want to be retired from your job so you have more time for that. Imagine the cruel irony, right? If you now have all the money that you need, you have no job, so you have all the time in the world, and you can't get the stupid thing to work anymore. Like, it's just, what is the point of life? It's just the biggest irony ever. So this is what I'm saying, and the reason I'm saying this is that I'm curious to see how, like, genuinely, that's how I gauge like how old I am. Like, can I still get wood in the morning? Yes, I can. Okay, so I'm not that old yet. So that's the first thing I do. 30 years in the future, I test, and then I don't know what I'd do from there. I'd either carry on my day with a smile on my face, or I'd cry myself to sleep.
All right. You know, I think I said at the beginning this would be marginally family friendly.
Whoa.
I lied.
Whoa. Barb, you haven't answered anything, Barb. You've completely skipped it.
You asked
Yes, you did.
you asked the questions, then skip it.
Oh, well, what would I if I wake up 30 years older, probably still going to go back and listen to this podcast and laugh. This is probably what's going to happen.
Man.
I did answer them. I just mostly answered them in my head.
No,
I
you-
had great answers too. I had just like brilliant off the cuff answers.
They're not off the cuff if you pre-plan them.
Well, they weren't pre-planned. The questions were pre-planned, but I don't think through my
I had the
answers.
perfect answers. I was going to tell you.
Yeah.
Spur of the moment.
Exactly. I practiced in front of the mirror for weeks.
Whatever. You
Like
probably come up
nothing.
with the answer, and then you're like trying to figure out the perfect question to go with your response.
You would think, wouldn't you? But actually, my
How
mind
how
works-
would you do that if you had my mind? Like smelling your own gooch. Like, how do I reverse
I'm
engineer
so-
that into a discussion?
What
is
bugs
the
you
most
about
annoying
people
thing?
in public?
You know,
Yeah,
what's
what
funny
were
is
you
that
going to do? Just keep saying no until someone got to that one. No, not that.
that's not
That
what
is
you would
annoying,
do.
but no.
See, what's funny is actually all of these questions, this is really honestly how my mind works. I didn't have an answer to any of them. Had I known that this is where the answers would go, we wouldn't have played ThinkFast today. So, okay. Tune in next time to the Deciding
Absolutely.
Factor Extras. You should like and subscribe. You should definitely go follow Phil Palucha and check out his other shows. I can never remember all the things we're supposed to do with podcasts. Share them and like them and
She's still trying to figure out how to Google right now, so she's got to catch up. But yes,
Send the
absolutely. Send a link. Yes, she struggles with sending links, but absolutely make sure you check out Phil. Make sure you tweet him. He loves being tweeted, especially rude and inappropriate things, and call him the C word and the T word and whatever
Yeah,
other words you can come up with. He likes it.
You'll become friends. Yeah.
Yeah. And make sure you stay tuned for our normal show that airs every Monday at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time, not Phil's time, that's for sure. So we'll see y'all next time. Phil, make sure you come back for another accent. That way I can bleep out a whole bunch of stuff on my end. All right, guys.
You get to play with new toys, new editing toys. You're welcome.
All right, guys. Y'all say bye.
Thanks for having me.
Bye.
This has been another episode of the Deciding Factor Extra, giving you food for thought on real life issues. Be sure to click, like, and subscribe to this podcast, as well as all your big social media outlets. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Don't forget to check out our website, thedecidingfactorpodcast.com, and give us comments and feedback. Until next time, stay safe and keep an open mind.